I never thought I would end up here, staring at a pot of human flesh, my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest. But this is my story, and I need to tell it so others don't make the same mistake. My name is Nia. I was born and raised in a small but growing town. I had everything a young woman could want: beauty, a good job, and respect in my community. People admired me, and I enjoyed the attention. Life was going well, but I wanted more. I wanted power, wealth, and influence beyond what hard work could give me. Then I met Kofi. He was charming, confident, and had a way with words that made my heart race. He made me feel like I was the most special woman in the world. We spent every moment together, and I was sure I had found the man I would marry. But love can make you blind, and I refused to see the signs. Kofi had secrets. He whispered things to me, things about the unseen world, about spirits that could bless people with riches and power if they were willing to make sacrifices. He introduced me to people who claimed to know these spirits. They promised me everything I had ever wanted. They said if I wanted to rise above everyone else, I had to prove my loyalty. At first, it was small things: the goat, a chicken, some strange rituals. But it wasn't enough. The spirits wanted something more. The night it happened, I don't know what came over me. Kofi sat in my home, laughing, drinking, talking about our future. I stared at him, my mind clouded with thoughts I couldn't control. The words of the ritual leaders echoed in my head. If you want true power, you must give them something precious. And what was more precious than love? I don't remember how I did it. My hands acted before my mind caught up. When it was over, I stood there, blood staining my clothes, my breath heavy. I couldn't believe what I had done. But the fear, the guilt, it was drowned by something stronger. A voice inside me whispered, "Finish it." I obeyed. I cut the flesh, placed it in a pot, and cooked it, just like they told me to. My hands shook as I stirred, but I told myself this was the price of greatness. This was the final step to unlocking my destiny. But destiny never came. What came instead was horror. Before I could take a bite, before I could even let the madness fully sink in, the truth crashed down on me. The spirits never spoke. The people who led me into this never appeared again. My wealth didn't grow, my power didn't rise. Instead, the whispers of the town turned into shouts. Kofi's disappearance raised suspicion, and soon, the truth unraveled. I was caught. The very people who praised me, who looked at me with admiration, now looked at me with disgust and fear. My hands, once respected, were now tied in ropes. My name, once celebrated, was now cursed. As I sit here, waiting for my punishment, I think of the lies I believed. The hunger for power, the desire for shortcuts, the belief that I could play with forces beyond my understanding, it all led me here. I lost everything, including my own soul. To whoever hears my story, learn from my downfall. Greed and blind faith in things you don't understand will only lead you to destruction. If something seems too easy, too promising, too good to be true, it probably is. I was Nia, the beautiful girl with a bright future. Now, I am Nia, the woman who let darkness consume her. Don't be like me.